All right, welcome back to Hicks Racing Podcast, Season 2, Episode 5.
Welcome back, everybody.
It's July 20th. It's 9:30 at night because we're...
It was a busy day. We did some riding late after work and then an hour or so loading the camper up for Palmyra tomorrow. So,
Yes.
yeah, it's going to be probably a little bit of a quicker one, but
It'll be a quicker one, but I'm fired up, so do some bitching.
Jessica's fired up
I'll do some bitching
after the whitetail.
Yeah, so we did Whitetail last weekend, which we haven't been to for like 2 years.
We were there last year. We were there last year. Yeah, beginning of the year, we did, and we had Empire had one race there, and then we were supposed to have two or three, and they canceled. Honestly, I think it was because the turnout was so bad, and I wish they would. I'd rather have them to say that than
than be like, oh,
and be like, it was track, it was what, it was this and that. I mean, but whatever.
So, our normal thing, we got there Friday. It's only an hour drive for us, so that's really nice.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Yeah, I love Area 51, and that's where our normal people were, but it is nice to only do an hour.
Yeah, 2.5.
Area 51's 2.5 hours, so.
I do like Area 51, though.
Yeah, I love Area 51. That's
gorgeous place.
Yeah.
But the timing is just not.
Yeah.
So, but it was nice because then Whitetail's a bit more simple, so then I could ride.
Yeah, a little bit more, just a little more beginner friendly, I think. Yeah.
So Friday, we got there Friday, got to set up and just hang out for a little bit. Saturday practice, I got to go out there for the first time. It wasn't too bad. Had some good. I've got 4 sessions in?
Yeah, 4 sessions.
So
you and Lucas only did 3.
Yes.
You guys didn't go out for the first one.
Yeah, because I didn't want to deal with like the mud of the first one. So so it was $35 to practice.
Yeah. Yep.
Which I thought was kind of ridiculous.
That's a little bit steep. I don't know. It's all in perspective, though. I mean, I think normally it's 30. It'll be 30 this week. It's only It's $5 more. I don't know what the extra $5 if they were just covering. They had a band. Well, they had a band there Friday, a band there Saturday. I don't know if they were just.
True.
I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah. So a little bit strange that it was more than that because and the PW class was also 35, but they were doing the whole track.
They did the whole track.
So that
they got the same time period.
Yeah, I still think 35 was like kind of ridiculous. So we all did practice. Saturday was an okay day, right? Did it rain?
Yeah, Saturday was beautiful, and Sunday turned out to be pretty darn nice, but a little bit rainy, overcast at times.
I was gonna say at some point it rained.
It did Sunday morning.
So yeah, practice went well. We got to hang out a little bit and relax and enjoy some time.
Yeah.
So Sunday we did 4 classes. Lucas did 2. Yep. He did the shaft drive,
and then junior 4 to 6.
Okay. And I did women's, and you did 40B.
Yep.
Each one had a decent amount.
Yeah. I mean, the 40B was only 5 guys in that, but.
Yep. So they went with there was 20 motos, and 20 motos total, and we were 3, 7, 10, and 12. So it worked out that which I'm happy. It was a little bit tight, but.
It kept us busy, and and
but we got out of there early.
Yeah, we got. We didn't. We were one of the last. I don't want to say last ones out. We didn't actually get out of there until the races were over, but we were able to get packed up, and we got a lot of shit to pack.
So my first,
a lot of shit packing,
So I was the first moto, right? I was 3.
You were 3.
Okay.
Yep.
So the first one I went in because it was raining and I couldn't see the fucking thing. As soon as I lined up, it started raining.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily it stopped after that. It wasn't like a pouring.
You got a lap in. You come around and your goggles were off, and then you pulled in.
I couldn't see anything.
Right.
I couldn't see anything with the goggles, and then when you take your goggles off and you wear contacts, like the air just gets to your contacts and you can't see a damn thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, fuck it, I'm not doing this. Lucas got last in both of his motos, but
he got fun. He did. Yeah, he had never rode that track, and he's still timid on it. I mean, but he's out there. There
was a kid that won the PW class.
Oh, he was cranking.
Oh,
I talked to his mom out while I was riding around behind
I
Lucas.
think I did too.
He did, and that kid
what his
did
name
PW and a KTM Junior.
Yep, because
He
he was
had-
right in that age.
Yep,
that
he
could
had
do both.
2. So that's what I'm hoping for Lucas. But
Yeah. So your first 40B moto, how did you got second?
second,
Okay.
2-2. Yep.
How did I feel like you did? You go down on the one?
No, I didn't go down at all. I didn't
Okay,
go down
what
at
was I
all
thinking?
Saturday or Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah.
How far were you from Naroski?
I was right. Yeah, I was right there. I was right there.
But you had a bad
I
start.
had bad starts, and I got a. There was a guy. I don't know. There was a guy on a Yamaha on the first moto that got. I don't want to say he got. Yeah, he got my. I mean, he was holding me up. It took me 3 or 4 corners. The section where you do the step up and you go and you make the hard right going down the hill.
Mhm.
I didn't get around him until the left, and then going back up the hill. I out.
And by then you were
Yeah, by then
behind.
they had Dave Terwilliger and Rob were both, because Dave was he was the only 40A, so and Rob stayed within a bike length or 2 of him. And as we went as we took the finish line, I caught up to him within, I don't know, probably 10 bike lengths, and I couldn't seem to gain, and then like in the last lap, I opened I found some better lines, and it had opened the track a little bit, and I was within 3 or 4 bike lengths of him when he took a chair flag in the first moto.
See, and I didn't get to watch.
Yeah, because you were getting Lucas ready.
I got you off the gate, and then I would go back, get Lucas ready, and be up for the next one. So I got to like watch your start. That's pretty much it.
Well, yeah, it was.
I hate that.
I do. It's a fun track. I mean, it's not deep. There's no big braking bumps and all that. Yeah, exactly.
It was nice for me.
It's a fast. I mean, it's not
15 million ruts there.
Yeah,
foot deep.
It's not super challenging. It's a fairly fast track. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, it was fun.
Here's my thing. You have to have some tracks that are like that, because not everybody knows.
Right.
Not everybody knows how to jump. Not everybody knows how.
And also, not everybody's trying to do Lorettos and run that.
Right.
I mean, it is. You get a guy. I just like Matt Jackson, for instance. I mean, he doesn't want to ride a place like that because it's not.
He needs rough. He needs rough conditions,
big braking bumps to polish his skills for national or whatnot. But not everybody's doing that.
Right.
So
and I'm on the completely
other end of the spectrum,
where you're just trying to survive and just figure things out.
Or just have fun.
Nice
I mean,
to have a
and that's what, and probably 90% of the people there they're probably happy to have a nice, a non-rutted, non-breaking bump track. So it was warm. It especially the second motos, the sun finally came out and it got hot. The first ones it was kind of cool, but
very humid.
Yeah.
So the second moto, this one's gonna take a little longer. I'm a little bit pissed. So the second moto for me, and again, we know I'm slow. I'm new.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
And the other girls out there know that.
Right.
I've talked to a couple of them.
At some point, you're gonna need to start turning
pressing
the throttle a little harder.
I agree, but I'm not. I've been racing for 5 years. I've been racing for not even. But I talked to a couple of girls in the line, and the girl that finished second, I don't remember her name right now. But I just told her she's doing it. I was like, oh,
I heard
you. Chatting back and forth.
Yep.
And because there's only 5 of us.
Yep.
So just chatting back and forth, and they knew that they had no issues with I was not any amount on. It was not on their worry list of people that they were worried about finishing.
Yeah.
So on the second moto, I got a decent
start. Had a good start. Yeah, you started good.
Yeah, I was like, pumped. I was like,
all
right, I'm actually out there with her,
Yep.
And I got completely fucking obliterated.
Yeah.
Because somebody.
And I think why it pisses you off so much, it just wasn't necessary.
No, because I was their brakes into that corner.
Right.
And if they would have waited 0.1 second, they would have blown by me and had
the next corner.
I was not on their worry list.
Right.
They easily, and then they would have locked me.
And she also wasn't, and it wasn't like that girl wasn't contending for a win. Not even close. I mean, she wasn't. She was good.
She was
She was decent. but she wasn't like the girl that won was far and away better. Better than the girl that took you out. Now there was
the
the
second
one
place
girl,
girl. Yes,
yeah, second place girl
I
was
don't remember her name.
in the especially not so much in the second motos, but the first motos they were battling a little bit.
Yeah, Lindsay Klein is the one that won.
That's the girl that won, and the girl on the Cowie, I'm not sure, but they in the first moto they were pretty darn close.
No, so this girl was third.
Right, she was third, but she was a very distant third.
But again, knowing they knew how I rode in the first one, and in practice, they knew that
there was no reason
they would have they could just blow by me.
Point,
not even a second.
Right.
So got completely obliterated on the start for no reason whatsoever. Pissed me the fuck off. Because, it took me a solid 10 seconds to figure out how I was on the ground.
Yeah.
Because I remember wow, I got a good start, and then I was on the ground.
Right. And I didn't, you took off, and your start was fine, and you wanted me down the other section, so I just turned around, and I had no idea you had gone down.
I went down right on that corner in the start, and I was, winded, because I was I don't even remember what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then luckily somebody hopped the fence and helped me pick my bike up because I was struggling and just winded and couldn't, and got up and continued on. And I was just irritated because I was, there was no reason for it. But what made it worse, what kind of put the cherry on top was later on, I think I was watching either you or Lucas down in that other section by the start.
Yeah.
And I saw her. She was with a friend. It didn't register at the time, but I saw her with a friend, and she literally pointed at me and laughed.
Right.
And I was like, "You bitch."
Yeah.
I was like, "There is no reason for that whatsoever."
Right. No. No.
Especially
in local racing, it's supposed to be,
I had talked to her.
And if it had been a mistake, if it had been an accident or a mistake,
it was on purpose.
Right. She should have, she would have came up and said, "I'm sorry about that," and that might have changed how you thought.
No.
But yeah.
No, that's
unfortunate.
Cherry on top.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You're on my fucking shit list.
Yeah.
You're on my shit list.
Yeah.
Because I had talked to her earlier.
Yeah, before the first moto we talked to her.
Hey, how was? Because I didn't go off practice that day.
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, how was practice?" And she's like, "Oh, the one section over there was kind of bloody." And okay, that was it.
Yeah. Yep.
Nothing bad.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna say the name because she's a minor, but that was bullshit.
Right.
That pissed me off.
And like I said, and what I guess the only thing I thought too was, that's, and the fact that just makes, if that's how she's going to race, and that's how that's she's going to run into problems.
Karma's
right? Exactly.
Right.
That's not a way to. Shit happens, and I've literally I've done that before. I've always and when I do, I apologize.
How you met
right,
Rob.
That sure is. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. That's Whitetail. Same one. I overshot. Yeah, I went too hard in that corner and used him as my guardrail. But when I afterwards I found him and I apologized. It wasn't a joke, and I.
Yeah, the cherry on top was when she literally was there with her friends and laughed. Right. So I don't care if you're fucking 15.
Right.
You're on my shit list. We have a problem.
Yeah.
So stuff like that doesn't jive for me.
No, it's just what. And like I said, it would be a different scenario if you guys were battling for one. All she had to do was wait for the next corner, and they get by you.
Literally.
And the other thing was, it's not like she was going, I had to get a good start. I got to get by this girl fast because I gotta ride with those two. She wasn't even close to riding with those two. Not even in the same zip code of those other two. So there was no reason to do that.
If I had known that was intentional like that. When she laughed me, I would have purposely went on the inside of that because I moved out of the way because I heard her coming.
Yeah.
I would have purposely moved in and tried to wreck her. I would have done it.
Yeah.
But somebody like
take
that.
Her line away.
Somebody like that needs
it
given back to them.
Right.
But anyway, I'm that fired up.
Yeah, you were fired up.
What? There was absolutely no reason.
No, absolutely.
None.
I've been fired up too.
I wasn't shit talking to anybody
and
beforehand.
On the same. For my second moto, I had a worse start, and two guys with that same Yamaha, and then I think it was actually, I thought it was a Suzuki, but I think it was a yellow, Yamaha, I don't know if it was an older bike or just had retro type plastics on it, but I think it was still a Yamaha, but I think it was a yellow Yamaha.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. And so they both jobbed me on the jump, so I had to get by both of them. to get going, to try to catch Rob and
But you can't be mad at them for holding you up.
no.
Don't
That's what they're
start.
supposed to do.
Okay.
That's what they're supposed to do. But what I say is, I knew I needed to get by. I needed to get by them so I could get going and try to catch, Rob. And then, but not. And I say Dave, but he wasn't in our class. So I say, that's why I say I need to catch. So I didn't take those two out so I get by them quicker. I worked them and got by them fair and square.
Yeah.
I didn't even, I didn't even rub. I didn't even bar bang or nothing. I did run way out back. There's that real straight stretch, and you go into that real bank. You can go that real bank corner or the inside. And I did, and I didn't work. I tried to out break him and go to the inside, but I blew through the corner and he got back by me there anyway. So it took me almost a lap to get by that Yamaha, the second moto, before I could. And that, so I probably closed in with a 10 bike lengths of Rob and Dave, the second moto, but I doesn't really matter. I mean, there was no. I would have liked to just run with them, but I didn't get the chance. But I was very happy with my riding.
I think you need
very happy with my riding.
You need to work on your starts.
Yeah, I know my starts suck. I always have. Listen, well, I gotta say, I always have, but I mean,
but I was shocked at my start.
Yeah, you had a good start. Yeah,
I was like, holy shit!
Yep.
This is it. This is gonna be the end of it. But holy shit!
Yep.
But then that just pissed me off for the rest of the month. I was just angry the rest of the month.
I kind of wish we would have went. We should have went to Whitetails earlier in the year because we won't get there again because our next one is
Can-Am weekend.
Yeah, Can-Am weekend. And
when did they have one earlier in the year?
And I tried to get us to go there instead, but you refused.
It's a big event, and I know you want to go. So I don't know. It's a fun weekend. So.
Yeah, Can-Am is a fun weekend. I'm not sure.
If they have the intermediate track open, we'll contact him ahead of time, see if that's going to be open.
Yeah.
I can ride that one. I'm not riding the big track.
No.
The track is nasty.
Yeah, it's
for me.
It's definitely not white. I mean, it's not Whitetail.
No, definitely not. So anyway,
Whitetail is fun. I don't know. I know.
I enjoyed it. I know that you guys were.
I did enjoy it. I had fun. And I know. I don't know his Lampman. What's his first name?
Hank?
No, the old man.
Ken.
He was telling us there at the end that he bought a rock picker machine of some sort.
Good.
And is gonna, I don't know, is so I'm
thinking
I'm thinking that I'm thinking the surface is gonna improve at Whitetail, so we look forward to that. I think we had decided that more, we'll probably hit Whitetails try to get there whenever they're racing, support them because we're local to us, and also it's nice to only drive an hour to a race once in a while.
And it's nicer for me and Lucas.
Yeah, and nicer for you and Lucas. Yep.
Like if they did, are they doing night cross racing at Palmyra on the little track or no? Is they not?
They don't do night cross racing no.
That'd be a nice little track to do night cross.
They'll use I know for this weekend they're doing a pit bike race Saturday. But
no, I was thinking for because Area 51 does the night racing, that one is makes sense for me than the big track.
Right.
But so anyway, that was our weekend.
Yeah.
It's always fun. It
was a good time. It was fun. They had a band Friday night and Saturday night, and we never went actually down, but we listened. We listened. We were with that. We're definitely in range to hear them.
Yeah, we weren't far out.
No. So we relaxed with with Dan and his brother. I can't think of Logan and Dan and the kids were there, and we hung out with them quite a bit, and it was a fun weekend. So,
what was I going to say? I wish they would do the cornhole tournament like they did last time.
Yeah. Well, maybe they did it with one of the first races. I don't know.
I thought you did earlier.
No. Yeah, maybe they did, and maybe they'll do it again. Hey, Whitetails, do the cornhole.
Yeah.
And they may do it this Labor Day weekend. We won't be there. So.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's always like that. And I don't think they have a race again.
No, that's it.
The rest of the year.
No, that's it.
I mean, do they do practices or anything?
I don't know. They don't. I do follow them on Facebook, and I haven't seen any practice dates. I
mean, I guess we could just. We went to Burlington tonight to practice.
Yep. And shout out to Burlington Motorsports Park. We
Let's just crash their
Yep, we
their
get
track.
her. Yep, and yeah, talk about that's nice racing surface. That's the best dirt anywhere. I mean that if you know people should if he ever gets a race going, then people should
Yeah, I
try it
think
out.
the
It's
political situation there is
yeah, yep, that's all
you know, how you
politics.
get
So
involved with that shit, then
yep,
people
yep.
because
But
people
I
hate the sound of dirt bikes.
hopefully he does get that figured out for at least a race or two this year. I don't know. Hopefully he does.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, hopefully we'll get some people to support him for that. But yeah, we
All right. Well,
rode
anyway,
that this weekend.
that's my first beef. So
Her first racing beef.
that pissed me off. Freaking. Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to Palmyra this weekend.
Yep.
See us. Come say hi to us.
What King of the Hill?
King of the Hill.
Yep.
So hopefully it'll be a good weekend.
It's that's a dual district.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to rain.
No, it's supposed to rain tomorrow night, but then Saturday, Sunday is looking nice now.
Good.
King of the Hill, so hopefully everybody gets out there. CNY, MRA, and Empire.
I think it'll be a good one.
I think it'll be a good one. Yeah.
This is racing this weekend. This Upstate must be doing something.
Yeah, where are they? I did see that. Oh gosh, but it's not registering. No, I was gonna say Jackson's.
Upstate motocross.
What's Upstate or at WNY. WNY.
Cato.
Oh, okay, Cato this weekend.
Yeah, so I think they'll end up more Palmyra.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm thinking.
But I mean, like I said, that's also two different districts. So
yeah.
But I hope people go cross district and do King of the Hill. They
are giving away 3 free practices.
Okay.
It's a drawing.
Yep, I saw that.
Doing that, and then I think
Did they already? I saw 3 people's names. So was that they were just giving away 3? I think they already announced it.
Did they?
Or yeah, it was Nikki.
Well, how would they? Because no, that was the other time because they.
Yeah, that was the other time.
How are you? Like no one signed up, so how are you supposed to do that?
3 free practices. They're gonna give away 3 free practices.
Right, but if you're not signed up, how would they know who to give it to?
You did like you did. You had to share names, and they did it by the names.
I think so.
But
no, I don't think so. But
okay.
Yeah. So we'll be there this weekend, and
come say hi.
I'm not racing, so I'll be able to. I'll stay relaxed.
Johnny's gonna practice at least on Saturday.
Yeah, Lucas will be racing. We're only doing 1 class for Lucas this weekend.
Yeah.
I would like to watch you race. I want you to do 30B, 40B.
We'll see. I don't know.
I would like to watch you race.
We'll see.
So anyway, yeah, come say hi.
Okay. Yeah, come say hi.
Because we're tired.
Everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Peace out.